Hello student, today I will explain you different form of energy. Part B of chapter 2nd. So what is energy? This is capacity of doing work. Energy is defined as the capacity of doing work. So in this chapter we will read about mechanical energy, potential and kinetic. So first we have mechanical energy. Mechanical energy. What is it? The energy due to state of rest or motion. The energy due to state of rest or motion is called mechanical energy. It can be of two types. First is kinetic energy and second is potential energy. So, what is mechanical energy? The energy due to state of rest or motion is called mechanical energy. There are two types of mechanical energy. One is kinetic energy and second is potential energy. Now, first we will read about kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. So the energy possessed by object due to its motion is called kinetic energy. If any object is in moving position, then it has some energy which is called kinetic energy. The energy due to the motion of object is called kinetic energy. Expression for kinetic energy is kinetic energy Ke is equal to half mu square. Here m is mass of object in kilogram and u or v is speed of object in meter per second. So the kinetic energy, the unit of kinetic energy will be joule, same as work. Because I have told you work and energy are equivalent. So the SI unit for work is also the SI unit of kinetic energy, which is joule. So the expression for kinetic energy is half mu square, and what is kinetic energy? The energy due to the motion of any object is called kinetic energy. If any object is in moving position, then it has some kinetic energy. Now we will prove the expression K is equal to half mv square. We will prove the expression for kinetic energy. Consider we have an object which is at rest. At rest means initial velocity of this object is 0. Now after some time, due to some acceleration, its velocity becomes v. And from where this acceleration comes? Due to some force. We have an object which is at rest. We have applied some force on this object. Due to the force, an acceleration produced. Due to this, the speed of object becomes v. The time taken in this process is t, and the distance traveled by the object from here to there is s. S is distance traveled by this object. So we have to find the formula for kinetic energy. As I told you, work and energy are equivalent. So if we want to find expression for kinetic energy, indirectly we are saying that we have to find work. I have told you work and energy are equivalent. So if we want to calculate the expression for kinetic energy, indirectly I am saying to you, we have to find the expression for work. And what is work? Force into displacement. Work will be the work done by external source, which is applying the force on this object, is equal to the kinetic energy gained by this object. So kinetic energy will be the work done by some external agent, which is F into S. Now F is equal to ma. So K is equal to ma. But we know the standard formula for kinetic energy is half mv square. So we have to eliminate A and S, and in place of A and S we need half v square. So now from third equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. There are three equations which govern the motion of any object, accelerated motion of any object. In this situation, the motion of this object is accelerated, so we can use this equation. So initial velocity of object is 0, plus acceleration is a and displacement is s. Now a into s is equal to v square by 2. From equation 1, k is equal to m. Put the value of s from this relation, which is v square by 2. Now we have k is equal to half mv square. So this was the expression for kinetic energy of any object. And always remember, it is a very important thing that if we want to find the expression for energy, actually we are calculating the expression for work done. Because energy, what type of it is? Energy and work are equivalent. So it is the expression for kinetic energy. So the expression for formula for kinetic energy is half mv square. Now the factors on which kinetic energy of any object depends. So it depends on two factors. One is mass and other is speed. Okay. The kinetic energy of any object depends upon two factors, mass and speed. Now, momentum, relation between momentum and kinetic energy. So what is momentum? The symbol for momentum is P, and the formula for momentum is mass into velocity. This is the momentum. Kinetic energy, we have done it. So now I am explaining to you the relation between momentum and kinetic energy. So the formula for momentum is P is equal to mv. I have told you this is a vector quantity and the SI unit of this quantity is kilogram meter per second. Okay. So relation between kinetic energy and momentum is, we know P is equal to mv, and the formula for kinetic energy is half mv square. We want to create a relation between k and p. That's why in the formula for k is equal to half mv square, if you see, there is mv square. If we have one more m, then we can write here p square. Okay. In the right side of this formula, there is half mv square. If we have one more mass, one more m, then it will become m square v square. Then we can write in place of m square v square is equal to p square. So by multiplying m on numerator and denominator on both sides, m square v square upon m. So this is p square upon m. Now p square is equal to 2km, or p is equal to under root 2km. This is relation between momentum and kinetic energy. P is momentum, k is kinetic energy, and m is mass of object. Here from this formula we can say P is directly proportional to under root k if m is constant, and P is directly proportional to under root m if k is constant. So on increasing kinetic energy, the momentum will increase according to this relation, but m should be constant. And in second relation, P is directly proportional to under root m. On increasing mass, P also increases, but the kinetic energy should be remain constant. So it was the relation between kinetic energy and momentum.